Hello, it's Willow, and welcome back to another video. I said that weird. Anyway, today I'm going to be doing a story time. It's a little uncomfortable, and I wanted to share it. So this story is going to be about when I ran into, encountered, sat down with Bill Cosby. It was so exciting then, and it's not a fun thing to like throw out there anymore. It's just kind of like, oh, sorry. So it all started, I think I was leaving orientation of college and I was heading back home and I was in the airport and we were in the security line, my mom and me, and someone behind us was like, is that Bill Cosby? Like, you could just barely make out him saying Bill Cosby. So I started looking around, and on the other side of the security line I saw Bill Cosby, and he was like really old, like, because in my brain he was still like Little Bill Cosby, or like The Cosby Show Cosby. It wasn't like old dying Bill Cosby. I saw him on the other side of the security line and I was like, Mom, look, like, that's crazy. And she's like, oh wow, maybe we can like get through the security line fast enough to go like get a picture with him or whatever. So we were trying to go fast through the security line, which doesn't happen because everyone's like, today I'm going to wear thigh-high lace up boots and every piece of jewelry that I have. So we did not make it in time to get to the other side of the security line and catch up with him. He like went in some direction we didn't see because we were like taking off our shoes and stuff like that. So we just were like, oh man, well at least we saw him, whatever, we'll walk to our gate. So we were walking to our gate, which was kind of at the end of the airport, and ours was right before the very last one. And as I was looking, because we were kind of like looking out for him just in case he happened to go into like to wait at one of the gates on our way to our gate, but he hadn't. Right next to us though, the last gate, I saw the back of his head and the shirt that he was wearing. And I was like, I think that's him. But I wasn't sure because it was the back of his head. I like am very adamant, I've discussed it before, about like, I need to take a picture if I see a celebrity because no one will believe me if I'm just like, or if I do say like, oh, I met this person, everyone's like, yeah, sure, like, where's the proof? My mom was like, well, you don't have to if you're scared. I was like, I'm not scared, I need to get this picture. He had like a security guard with him who left his side for a second to go talk to someone at the desk at the gate. So I decided the best thing to do would be to go to the guard and ask him if I could take a picture with him instead of just going up to him. I didn't want to get like tackled down. So I went up to the guard and I asked if I could take a picture. Well, at first I was like, is that Bill Cosby? And he's like, yeah, it is. And then I asked for a picture and the guard was like, yeah, of course you can have a picture. He loves this kind of stuff. So I followed the guard and he's like, this girl would like to take a picture with you. And he looked at me and he just patted the seat next to him. And at the time I was like, oh my God, Bill Cosby wants me to sit next to him and like talk with him. And now I'm just like, oh. So I sat next to him. I'm like 17, 18 at this point. I don't know. I'll insert the picture here of meeting him. But anyway, so he sat me down next to him and he was like, hello. And I said hi, and he's like, where are you headed? Like, where are you going? And I told him like I was going home, and he was like, oh, where's home? And at that time it was the US Virgin Islands. And so I was like, oh, I'm going home to the Virgin Islands. And he proceeded to make a joke about, oh, do all people that live there have to be virgins? And I was like, ha, no. I didn't know what to do. I was like, this is really creepy. But at the time I was like, oh, it's just Bill. Oh, classic Bill. And then he laughed. But yeah, so that joke was very uncomfortable. And then we took the picture. I said, thank you so much. Like, it was nice to meet you. Have a safe flight. And then I left. So that is me meeting Bill Cosby. Yeah, it was weird. But, you know, It was cool at the time. It used to be my fun fact. It's not a fun fact anymore. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that, or like were disturbed and grossed out by that. I don't know, some kind of reaction's fantastic, as long as it wasn't just like bored. Also, I want to give a shout out to, I think you say his name, his YouTube name, Lawlo, it's Lawlo, for being like my #1 fan. I'm also your #1 fan. I watch your videos when they come out. But I wanted to give you a shout out because you cool, bro. So, yes. I hope your day is great. I hope all your days are great, and rain or shine, I'll have a video next week. That's the new outro because my other one's just too hard to say. And thank you so much for watching.